This week on VIP Access. Gordon Gekko is back 23 years later in the first sequel to an Oliver Stone film, Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps.
It's easy to get in. It's hard to get out.
Is that a threat?
Absolutely.
We take a peek at a certain Charlie St. Cloud and Scott Pilgrim.
Is Scott here?
You know what? He just left.
Really?
And we've got the scoop on a soul-searching drama, comedy.
What was your favorite thing to do when you were 12?
Ooh, well, I can't do that.
And a sci-fi action.
Hey, boys, is that any way to treat a lady?
Welcome to VIP Access. My name is Desmond So, and this week's main event comes face-to-face with Oliver Stone's Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps, the sequel to the classic 1987 stock market film, Wall Street. More than 20 years after corporate raider Gordon Gekko became a hero to Wall Street stockbrokers, Michael Douglas and Oliver Stone revived the character amid financial meltdown. Out of prison, Gekko appears to be a changed man. But the big question, of course, is, has he really changed?
Someone reminded me I once said, greed is good. Now it seems it's legal. Because everybody's drinking the same Kool-Aid. Now, I've been considered a pretty smart guy. And maybe I was in prison too long.
One watch and one mobile phone.
But sometimes it's the only place to stay sane and look out through those bars and say, is everybody out there nuts?
Gordon Gekko was one of the biggest names on Wall Street before he went to prison for insider trading.
That name doesn't mean anything anymore.
If it weren't for people who took risks, where would we be in this world?
You might want to wipe some of the drool off your face.
Please allow me to introduce myself.
Now that he cannot trade, legally cannot trade, he can possibly have a very good perspective as to what's been going on. And hey, maybe he's written a book called Swimming with the Sharks. And from then it kind of allowed us to jump to '07 and what's happened.
I know it sounds crazy, but people change.
Gekko is a bit out of date. You know, he comes back, but I have to say he's very clever. Geckos never give up, and his daughter, played by Carey Mulligan, is a very sharp young girl who's engaged to a brilliant young investment banker played by Shia LaBeouf.
My name's Jacob Moore. I'm gonna marry your daughter.
My daughter hasn't spoken to me in years, and you know it.
I never knew my dad as a peaceful person. That always scared me.
The difference between Jake and Gordon, Gordon's position in finance was Lucifer. He was there to eat the dying. He was there to capitalize, whereas Jacob Moore is a very idealistic proprietary trader.
He's not who you think he is, Jake. He'll hurt us.
Why don't you start calling me Gordon?
Stick around for more serious action from Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps after the break. But right now, it's time to go inside the marquee to check out which films will be coming to a cinema near you.
What are you doing?
I was just looking at your boat. Sorry if I scared you.
You don't scare me.
Based on an acclaimed novel, Charlie St. Cloud is a romantic drama starring Zac Efron, who reunites with 17 Again director Burr Steers. In this emotionally charged story, he begins a romantic journey in which he embraces the dark realities of the past while discovering the transformative power of love.
That girl's gonna sail around the world.
You like her. I can tell. You like the sailor girl.
I can do this.
And as he finds the courage to let go of the past for good, Charlie discovers the soul most worth saving is his own.
You should be out in the world living your life.
Trust your heart, Charlie St. Cloud.
Genre-smashing filmmaker Edgar Wright, famed for directing Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, has successfully reproduced the imagery and worldview of Brian Lee O'Malley's graphic novel in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Hey, what's up? I'll leave you alone forever now.
Charming, jobless Scott Pilgrim has just met the girl of his dreams. The only catch to winning her is to battle her 7 evil exes who are coming to kill him. He must face vicious rogues from her past, from infamous skateboarders to vegan rock stars and fearsome identical twins. And if he hopes to win his true love, he must vanquish them all before it really is game over.
You want to fight me for her?
Why on earth
Would you want to do that?
Because I'm in love with her. That was epic.
What do we do when we get to a railroad crossing?
Inspired by a real runaway train incident in 2001 in Ohio, Unstoppable sees veteran director Tony Scott re-team with Oscar winner Denzel Washington for the 5th time.
It's coming straight at us.
Washington and Star Trek's Chris Pine star in this action thriller about a runaway train carrying a cargo of toxic chemicals and how 2 locomotive operators team up to stop the train before it derails and causes a toxic spill that will destroy a town.
The train is increasing in speed. We're gonna be coming in too hot.